Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survivor video. Today we are going to be speedrunning Sigil of the Void +8. We are going to be doing it with the Blacksmith, with his weapon being at +27. I'm actually going to invest a lot of materials into his weapon, but as you can see I need 138 horns of chaos to get there, and then we're going to need some eyes of pestilence as well after that. But anyway, 172 critical damage from the weapon, 86 damage, 39 armor, and 59 multicast. And we're actually running Unconventional start, Skill Mastery Nature for Putrid Hounds, Reroll Mastery, Devastating Blow, Advanced Tactics, Divine Legacy, and Dash Mastery. So let's get straight into it and see how quickly we can do it. I'm hoping for a sub 12 time, and I did practice this. So we should be able to get it. We do find the hounds, but that's not actually what we're looking for. So, I mean, we are looking for them, but it's not the first skill that we're actually looking for. We're looking for the Vyv whip. And that's going to give us ancestry as well as poison. And that's going to help us to get that little bit of damage in there a lot better. So, yeah. There are actually two skills, I believe, that have poison. Alright, we can just run to an objective already because we are actually quite strong, so we're not worried about whether or not we can do damage. We definitely do the damage. And then Dash Mastery, you'll notice how far we're actually dashing. That's because of Dash Mastery. It is beautiful to have it. And there's one more. Oh yes, right. There's the Beastmaster's weapon. It's a bit wonky. It doesn't always work the way it's supposed to, but Wild Cleavers is the one we're talking about. And you'll take a look at it. So we actually get the Vipers to spawn with the Beastmaster's weapon, and we should be able to do quite a lot of damage. But there we go, we got all the skills. We don't need Leviathan, and every time we see poison on hit, we're going to grab it because that's going to allow the hounds to do the most amount of damage possible. The only important thing is for us to try and survive, and because we have ancestry as well, we are going to be picking up as much HP as possible. Damage is going to be better over here, and there we go. Grab ourselves some movement speed. What do we have here? We've got 2, 5, and 4, so that should be enough. We'll run in a clockwise direction to try and get there as quickly as possible. Not going to worry about picking up anything. We'll get all of that before we fight the boss. Alright, damage, movement speed is a necessary evil here as well, but that's okay. Like I mentioned, these guys are quite weird. I don't know why they feel quite odd. They should have cunning, so I don't know why it feels like they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they could be possibly bugged. Okay, critical strike chance, that should... Ooh, there we go, we're on 100% critical strike chance, so we should start seeing, you know, the crit, poison on crit. Hopefully, that's the plan, as that's going to be able to apply more crit than the crit on... I mean, more poison than the poison on hit, because it's 50% chance, not a 25% chance. But there we go, a 2-minute clear. Fantastic. Let's just go and use our upgrades. Life. +1 to max, obviously get these. Area of effect over here, we actually don't need block, we don't need the damage, we don't need area. Magnetism is very good, so we are going to grab that. We don't need the poison to doom either. A +1 is always good. Let's go and grab cast frequency there, and we're going to try and get +2s to all of them, but I do want to get for the hound mars, the putrid hounds first. So getting a +2 like this is actually really good. We get rotting, we also get the relentless, which is very nice for us over there too. So very, very good couple of upgrades over there. Should make it a lot quicker for us. Now we're actually starting off with the Aruanak, because why not? We get the poison to Dazed quite early, and it does just help us. It's not really necessary. We probably don't need Dazed. I mean, we had 100% critical strike chance, so what's the point? But anyway, we are going to go now for the Volkage and Vivolt. We're going to get the Devastating Blow. It's not called Devastating Blow, but it's for the Devastating Blow rune, because we do direct damage, and that's going to increase our damage a lot. But if you noticed last Titan round with Aruanak, we did not get a single one of these boss fights, and that pushed our time down, at least for me, by a whole minute. So if we're lucky and we don't get those, we're actually in a really, really good spot. The other thing that I really need that I'm not seeing over here is movement speed. So we do have the dash mastery, which allows us to dash really far, but we just don't have the movement speed to go with it. So as soon as we can get more movement speed, we need to do that. I actually need to focus on it a little bit. Picking up a little bit of area of effect every now and then, it does go a long way, so it's actually really good. And we could grab Colossal to Brittle to Colossal, but I feel like it's quite a waste, so I'm not going to do it. But if you like that, you can grab it. But again, you don't need the full screen to be hit with the skills, especially when you're trying to just speed run this as quickly as possible. So let's see what happens. I mustn't waste time like I just did. We need to try and get them. Oh, wait, another one spawned. We did waste time there. Ah, that's unfortunate. That could have been time saved, but it's okay. More poison, area of effect. That's why we banished the other area of effect. More movement speed, cast frequency, health. And we get another +2s over there. Beautiful. This is what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. The +2s to the Putrid Hound. And the +2s to everything else as well. Okay, you're defeated. Unless something else spawns closer. No, it doesn't. So we're just going to grab this 2 and then that 3 over there. Grab some more movement speed. Now we do have visuals turned down, I believe it is. Yeah, we do. So if we turn it all the way up, all the minions will be shown. There has been an update that for some reason, when you lower the visuals, it starts lowering how many of the summons you can see. So it's kind of weird, or maybe it's just how it is, and I'm actually not seeing them. We can re-roll a couple of times here. Movement speed's good. Yep, let's get that movement speed in there. Let's see what else. Poison on hit, of course. We don't need armor. We're literally just trying to speed run this, so the less of everything we have, the better in terms of upgrades. But let's go. You should be donezo soon, and you're donezo as well. Beautiful. Don't even need to re-roll for the devastation. And let's go damage on Putrid Hounds, of course. Okay, Mhyzahet for the exposed on hit. And I don't like when I see single skill objectives over here. But we'll see. As long as there's no objectives that are bosses, we should be very, very quick. Movement speed is picking up now, which is fantastic. We got another +1 objective. Okay, it's not a boss fight, so it's not the end of the world. There's a +3 there to make up for the loss. There's a +3 at the bottom there too, which will put us on 11. So we just need a +4 to show up magically. There's a +1 right here, which we can do. We mustn't hold on to our power-ups, and the reason for that is we actually do want to kind of get things going as quickly as possible. So the more we hold on to things, the more in danger we're going to be of possibly not picking up a really strong power-up that could change the course of the speed of the run. So you do want to kind of use them every level. This is one of those runs where keeping 20 level ups is actually bad for you. So try and use them all as much as possible, as quick as possible. Okay, there is a lot of them over here for us. Beautiful. And then there's another +2 over here. No boss fights, which has been wonderful for us. It's quite cool how most of them land up saying, oh, if the blacksmith was watching, he would love this jewel or whatever. And then the blacksmith with his voice lines, he's always like, oh, if this character was watching, they'd be so happy, and whatever the case is. But it's quite cool how his voice lines have to do with those characters and their voice lines have to do with him. Oh man, this is going to be a close one. I need more movement speed. Damage, poisons. We're just going to add damage to everything. I mean, they are all summons, so it just makes sense. Increase the damage there. HP, +2 to them. Look at all this beautiful damage we're getting for them. Damage for natures for all of them. Cast frequency. We don't need the poison being more frequent. I don't believe we actually need more crits. I'm going to get rid of it, just so we stop seeing it, and get rid of that as well. So we should only see necessary upgrades now. I think you guys can see what's going to happen to the bosses. Who do we go now? We go for, I think we do Mhyzahet. No, actually we'll do Vyv and Valk again. We're gonna absolutely decimate the bosses over here. So let's go and grab ourselves more devastation, or demolition expert is the actual name of the passive. Alright. Just do the +4 nice and quickly. We could have ended off on this one and just stayed in the bottom half, because I'm sure more is going to spawn down that side. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, they both spawned at the bottom over there. This was a +1, so it should be relatively quick. There we go. Still need 2 2s and a 3. We've got the 1 2 and the 1 3. Oh, there we go. We actually got it. So there's another 3 at the top over there. Perfect. And then we just hope for good RNG in the Netherworld. Alright, damage, multicast, some area, critical strike damage. We don't need the multicast there either. I think we're actually pretty good on that. I mean, we can just grab multicasts from the legendary upgrades if necessary. But they're sitting on 132 multicast anyway. Damage, damage. Oh, this is so good. This is why we did this. I mean, we don't even need to use rerolls as much. But I didn't want the cast frequency there, actually. +1. We get a +2 on this one. Is it worth it? I guess so. Increased damage. We don't need that much cast frequency. Multicast as well. Beautiful. I'm just trying to use rerolls as well. We've got so many of them. It just feels like a waste if we're not going to grab them. But there we go. 8 minutes 26. Let's see how quickly we can get... I wanted a sub 12. It looks like we could get a sub 10 even. Oh, it's very possible. 1.5 minutes. I don't know. This is such a... It really depends on our luck. We've got the damage to do it. We definitely have the damage for it. It's just about whether or not we've get good RNG. So far there is a... No, see, that's bad RNG. I shouldn't have done this. It's fine. It's not like they live for very long anyway. Just start making our way to the next objective though. Okay, there's another +4 here. So we just need one +2 to show up. Oh, we got another +4, so that's actually really good. I'll take the +3 at the bottom though, I think, rather. Come on, come on. Defeat enemies faster. Alright, beautiful. So we made it to the Void Hunter. Okay, wait, let's just use our rerolls. Just go for damage, cast frequencies, critical damage, and HP. Plus some poison works too. HP is there, damage, poison. Sorry guys, I'm not using my mouse. It's just quicker for me to not do it that way. Alright, come on. Okay, we got that. Damage, cast frequency, multicast. We need to defeat the Void King in 6 seconds. Come on, come on. Man, it was nearly a sub 10 run. That's so unfortunate. 10-12, ladies and gentlemen. So look how many. This is kind of the reason why we have performance issues with this build. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about it. It was a 10-12 actually when we defeated him. Putrid Hound's Ancestry being the MVPs over there. A really fun little run. Got a decent amount of levels. Got a decent chunk of materials as well. Not a single yellow Soulstone though, but anyway, it is what it is. And yep, that's the build. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.